Introduction to DNA. DNA, or deoxyribonucleic acid, is a molecule that contains the genetic instructions essential for the development, functioning, growth, and reproduction of all living organisms. It is often referred to as the blueprint of life because it carries the information required to build and maintain an organism. DNA's structure and function are central to understanding genetics, heredity, and molecular biology. Structure of DNA. DNA is composed of two long strands forming a double helix shape, which resembles a twisted ladder. Each strand is made up of a sugar-phosphate backbone and a sequence of 4 nitrogenous bases: adenine, A, thymine, T, cytosine, C, and guanine, G. These bases pair specifically, adenine with thymine and cytosine with guanine, forming the rungs of the ladder. The sequence of these base pairs encodes genetic information. Genetic code. The genetic code is a set of instructions carried by DNA that dictates how proteins are made. Proteins are essential molecules that perform a wide range of functions in the body, including structural support, catalyzing biochemical reactions, and regulating cellular processes. The sequence of DNA bases is read in groups of 3 codons, each coding for a specific amino acid, the building blocks of proteins. DNA replication. DNA replication is the process by which a cell makes an identical copy of its DNA. This is crucial for cell division, allowing each new cell to have the same genetic information as the parent cell. During replication, the double helix unwinds, and each strand serves as a template for the formation of a new complementary strand, resulting in 2 identical DNA molecules. Genetic variation. Genetic variation arises from differences in the DNA sequences among individuals. Variations can occur due to mutations, which are changes in the DNA sequence. These variations contribute to the diversity observed within and between species and can influence traits such as eye color, disease susceptibility, and adaptation to environmental changes. Inheritance and heredity. DNA is inherited from an organism's parents, with half of the genetic material coming from each parent. This inheritance of DNA determines an individual's genetic makeup and influences inherited traits. The study of how traits are passed from one generation to the next is known as genetics, and it provides insights into the mechanisms of heredity and variation. Role in disease. Mutations or changes in DNA can lead to genetic disorders and diseases. Some genetic disorders are inherited, while others result from new mutations. Understanding DNA and its role in disease has led to advances in genetic testing, diagnosis, and treatment, including personalized medicine and gene therapy. DNA sequencing. DNA sequencing is a technique used to determine the exact order of nucleotide bases in a DNA molecule. This technology has revolutionized genomics and medicine by enabling researchers to study the genetic basis of diseases, identify genetic variations, and understand the functions of different genes. The Human Genome Project, which mapped the entire human genome, is a landmark achievement in this field. Applications in forensics and research. DNA has numerous applications beyond genetics and medicine. In forensic science, DNA profiling is used to identify individuals and solve crimes. In research, DNA technology is employed in fields such as evolutionary biology, conservation genetics, and agriculture to improve crop varieties and study species genetic diversity. Conclusion. DNA is the fundamental blueprint of life, encoding the instructions necessary for the growth, development, and functioning of all living organisms. Its structure, replication, and role in inheritance make it central to genetics and molecular biology. Advances in DNA research continue to provide valuable insights into health, disease, and the complex interactions between genes and the environment. Understanding DNA not only enhances our knowledge of biology but also has profound implications for medicine, forensic science, and various other fields.